3.1.7 wants us to talk about two different types of fatty acids. So it says distinguish between a saturated fatty acid and an unsaturated fatty acid. And you may have heard of these. You may have heard that the saturated fatty acids are bad and they're found in meats and they're a little bit unhealthier, where the unsaturated ones are healthier for you. But let's talk about their distinguishings, not a word. Their differences, right? Distinguish means differences. Let's talk about their differences molecularly. So um, let's review. So we talked about a fatty acid being this acetyl group, this COOH, and each one of these is connected to a carbon, and it can go on for any length of time. And each one of these are connected to two hydrogens. Actually, I'm breaking the rule here. There's only supposed to be an even number of fatty acids. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, or I mean carbons, but whatever. So in this example, each one of these carbons is connected to the most amount of possible hydrogens, right? Because carbon can only form 4 bonds, as we mentioned before, 1, 2, 3, 4. And so in this case, it doesn't form something called a double bond. So this example up here is a saturated fatty acid. We're going to just abbreviate it. But sometimes the hydrogens will not be there, right? So if we take those hydrogens away, so if we look at this carbon here and this carbon here, it only has 1, 2, 3 bonds, right? It wants 4. And this carbon only has 1, 2, 3 bonds, and it wants 4. That's when it's happy. So what it does is it forms a double bond between these two carbons. So if you see a double bond between carbons, very careful, right? Because there is a double bond here with the oxygen and the carbon. But if you see a double bond here between two carbons, then we say it's unsaturated. So that is the main difference between a saturated fatty acid and an unsaturated fatty acid. And there can be multiple double bonds, right? We could put a double bond here. Let's put it here actually. So if we put a double bond here, that's fine, but that means we would have to get rid of that hydrogen. And sometimes the hydrogens can be on opposite sides where they're missing. But yeah, so you can have polyunsaturated fatty acids when you have multiple multiple double bonds. Yeah, so that's your fats. It's kind of a simple topic, at least a simple section of this topic where you just need to be able to basically identify and draw what tag looks like, and also talk about the differences between saturated and unsaturated fatty acids.